Number 10. The hole in your spaghetti spoon. You're twirling spaghetti, feeling like an Italian chef, when you notice that weird hole in the middle of your spaghetti spoon. It's not just there for aesthetics or to let sauce drip through like some avant-garde sieve. That hole is a sneaky portion measurer. Stick a bundle of dry spaghetti through it, and it's roughly one serving, about 100 grams depending on the spoon. Some genius in a factory decided you can't be trusted to eyeball your pasta, so they built in a nanny state right into your kitchen utensil. Why? Because humans are terrible at portion control, and apparently we'd all be eating spaghetti mountains without this subtle intervention. Studies show people overestimate serving sizes by up to 20% when left to their own devices, which is why your waistband feels betrayed after pasta night. So, next time you're scooping noodles, thank that hole for keeping your carb coma in check. It's like your spoon is low-key judging your life choices.
Number 9. The tiny pocket in your jeans. You've seen that tiny pocket inside your jeans pocket, right? It's so small it barely holds a coin, yet it's been there since your great-grandpa's Levi's. That's no design flaw. It's a watch pocket. Back in the 1800s, when jeans were for cowboys and gold miners, pocket watches were the iPhones of the day. You'd tuck your fancy timepiece in there to keep it safe while you were wrangling cattle or panning for gold. Fast forward to now, and it's basically a useless fabric appendix, unless you're stashing a single tic-tac or hiding a secret note from your middle school crush. The psychology here? Manufacturers keep it because tradition makes you feel rugged, even if you're just sitting in a Starbucks. It's a nod to a tougher past, whispering, you could have been a cowboy, but instead you're Googling, what's this pocket for?
Number 8. The ridges on your bottle cap. Ever notice those little ridges on the edge of a plastic bottle cap? They're not just there to give your fingers something to grip, though that's a nice bonus. Those ridges are secretly engineered to make the cap tamper-evident. When you twist open a bottle of soda or water, the ridges connect to a breakaway ring that snaps if someone's messed with it before you. It's like a tiny security guard saying, "Yo, this bottle's been untouched, you're good." This design came from the 1980s Tylenol poisoning scare, where some creep tampered with medicine bottles, freaking everyone out. Now, bottle caps are built to snitch on would-be saboteurs. Psychologically, it's about trust. Your brain sees that intact ring and sighs in relief, even if you didn't consciously notice it. Without those ridges, you'd be playing Russian roulette with every sip. So, next time you crack open a bottle, those ridges are basically whispering, "We got your back, don't die."
Number 7. The dimples on your golf ball. Picture yourself on a golf course, swinging like you're Tiger Woods. But if you ever stop to wonder why golf balls look like they got punched by a tiny meteor shower, those dimples aren't just for show, they're aerodynamic wizards. A smooth golf ball would fly like a drunk pigeon, barely making it half as far. The dimples create turbulence in the air around the ball, reducing drag and letting it soar farther and straighter. Scientists figured this out in the 1800s when they noticed smooth balls sucked compared to scuffed-up ones. It's physics doing you a solid. But here's the kicker. Your brain loves the dimples too. They make the ball look professional. And studies show people associate textured surfaces with quality. So while you're cursing your slice into the woods, those dimples are trying to make you look less like a hack. Too bad they can't fix your swing.
Number 6. The blue side of your eraser. You're scribbling notes in school, and there's that classic pink eraser with a blue side looking all smug. You've probably heard it's for erasing pen ink, right? Spoiler, that's a lie your third-grade teacher didn't bother to fact-check. The blue side is actually for erasing pencil marks on rougher paper, like construction paper or art projects, where the pink side would just smear graphite into a sad, gray mess. The blue part is grittier, designed to scrub harder surfaces without tearing them up. But here's the psychological trick. Manufacturers leaned into the myth because it made the eraser seem magical. You bought into the idea of a pen-erasing superhero, even though it mostly just smudges your mistakes into a blue-tinted crime scene.
Studies on consumer behavior show we love dual-purpose tools, even if one purpose is half-baked. So that blue side is basically your eraser gaslighting you into thinking it's more talented than it is.
Number 5. The loop on your shirt collar. Ever notice that little fabric loop on the back of your button-up shirt just below the collar? It's not there to hang your shirt like a hipster's laundry art project. That loop, my friend, is a relic from the 1960s, born in the Ivy League. College guys used it to hang their shirts in locker rooms or dorm closets without wrinkling them, back when everyone was obsessed with looking preppy. It's called a locker loop, and it was a status symbol for the clean-cut crowd. Today, it's mostly useless unless you're still rocking a gym locker like it's 1965. Psychologically, it's a subtle flex. Your shirt screams, "I'm from a fancy brand that cares about details," even if you got it on sale at Target. But let's be real. The only thing that loop's catching now is your existential dread when you realize it's been pointless your entire life. Number 4. The holes in your pen cap. You're chewing on a pen cap like it's your job, and you notice those little holes at the top. No, they're not there to make your pen whistle like a tiny flute. Those holes are a sneaky safety feature. Back in the day, people, mostly kids, kept choking on pen caps after popping them in their mouths like candy. So in the 1990s, companies like Bic started adding holes to let air pass through if the cap gets lodged in your windpipe. It's not foolproof, but it buys you a few extra seconds to not die while someone Googles the Heimlich maneuver. The psychology here is wild. Manufacturers know you're going to chew on that pen like a nervous squirrel, so they built in a fail-safe for your bad habits. It's like your pen cap is saying, "Go ahead, be reckless. I've got your trachea covered." Next time you're gnawing on one, just remember it's low-key trying to save your life. Number 3. The bumps on your keyboard. Ever wonder why the F and J keys on your keyboard have those little bumps? They're not just there to give your fingers a mini massage. Those are homing bars designed to anchor your index fingers so you can type without looking down like a confused chicken. Back when typewriters were a thing, touch typing was a prize skill, and those bumps helped secretaries nail 60 words a minute without glancing. Your brain loves them too. Studies show tactile cues like these boost muscle memory, making you faster and less error-prone. Without them, you'd be hunting and pecking like it's your first day on a computer. It's a subtle nudge from the keyboard gods, whispering, "Stay in your lane, fingers." So, next time you're hammering out a late-night email, those bumps are basically your personal typing GPS, keeping you from crashing into a typo nightmare. Number 2. The extra holes in your sneakers. You're lacing up your sneakers, and there they are, those extra holes near the top, just sitting there like they missed the memo on being useful. They're not for ventilation or some edgy fashion statement. Those are speed lace holes, designed to lock your foot in place like it's auditioning for a Mission Impossible stunt. Thread your laces through them in a specific way, called a heel lock or runner's loop, and your shoe hugs your ankle tighter than your mom at graduation. This trick comes from runners and hikers who needed to prevent blisters and keep their feet from sliding during intense treks. The psychology? It's about control. Your brain feels safer when your foot isn't flopping around like a fish, and studies show secure footwear reduces injury risk by up to 20%. So those holes are basically your sneakers saying, "I got you, don't faceplant on this trail." Next time you're sprinting from a bad date, thank those holes for keeping you upright. Number 1. The tab on your rearview mirror. You're driving at night, and some jerk's high beams are blinding you like you're in an alien abduction. That little tab on your rearview mirror? It's not just a fidget toy for bored drivers. Flip it, and it dims the glare by switching the mirror to a less reflective angle, using a clever prism design. This dates back to the 1930s, when drivers were tired of getting flashbanged by tailgaters. It's a low-tech genius move. Your mirror literally has a night mode. Psychologically, it's a tiny power trip. You're telling the world, "Not today, headlights." Studies show glare reduction cuts driver stress by a measurable chunk, which is why you feel like a boss when you flip that tab. So next time you're squinting at a rogue SUV's lights, just flick that tab and smirk. Your mirror's got your back, like a sarcastic sidekick.